In my mind, I was never going to walk right again. Before we were through, we had walked 23 steps. And that was my first steps of freedom. This patient is saying thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Daily O. I'm Kinsey Lee.
And I'm Sapphire Cervantes. On campus tonight, the Student Union Activities Board is hosting a student art show in the Cowboy Underground. The art show will begin at 7 p.m. and will showcase student artwork of all mediums.
The Student Government Association's Mental Health Week is coming to an end tonight. Throughout the week, SGA has been promoting mental health resources on campus. And at 7 p.m. tonight in the Student Union Theater, the keynote speaker, author Josh Rivedal, will be sharing his experiences with mental health and giving advice on how to assist those experiencing with mental health concerns.
Speaking of the Student Government Association, our new student body president and vice president are Caitlin Kirksey and Kristen Ball. After a runoff election that ended yesterday afternoon, Kirksey and Ball won by a vote of 1,088 to 981. Today marks 51 years since the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. at the Lauren Motel in Memphis.
In other news, the field for the 2020 Democratic presidential nomination keeps getting bigger, and today, another candidate threw his hat into the ring. Ohio Congressman Tim Ryan released a video this morning to announce he will seek the 2020 Democratic presidential bid. Ryan wrote on his official campaign website that he's running to stop the American dream from fading away and to reunite a divided population. Ryan has served in Congress since 2003 and announced last year that he was considering a presidential run. But experts say he's entering the race as a long-shot candidate who lacks the name recognition of others. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll see what's trending, and Sapphire is going to give us an inside look into the Veterans Success Center here on campus. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Daily O. I'm Sapphire Cervantes. For most students, college is not a backup plan, but for one OSU student, college was all he had left. Tucked away inside of OSU's North Classroom building is the Veteran Success Center, where Brendan Harvey dedicates a majority of his free time.
I mean, the military for me, it taught me that, no matter what happens to you, no matter what you're going through, you can really just embrace the suck and make it through. Like, no matter, like, nothing is end all be all. Nothing is permanent. Things keep moving forward, and just because something bad happens to you, or just because something isn't going your way necessarily, doesn't mean that you can't be successful and keep striving forward.
Harvey is a military veteran who is now a full-time OSU student.
Well, I went to Afghanistan for a year and ended up getting injured while I was over in Afghanistan due to an IED. And after I got out, the Army kind of decided after I got back from deployment that I was no longer deployable. So I kind of, for me personally, you can be in the military and be non-deployable, but for me personally, there's not a point if I can't go and fight the enemy. So I decided to get out and further my opportunities in the civilian world.
Harvey hopes to grow the Veteran Success Program while he's here at OSU, so the college has the opportunity to reach out to more veterans and make it their safe place.
I mean, whenever you're getting out of the military, you're constantly pounded in your head. This is what you're gonna do. This is your success. This is for you. So whenever you get out, you lose all of that. You kind of lose your path. You feel lost. You're stranded. And this place absorbed me in. I had Josh, I had, Todd, older guys that were in the organization, and Rick, the guy who works right here. He is always advocating for veterans, no matter what. He always has our back, and that to me was like, I felt belonged. I felt like I belonged somewhere again, and that's what led me here and led me to want to help other veterans that were in my situation that didn't feel like they had somewhere where they belonged or anything like that, because being in the military, being a warrior, you're a rare breed. You kind of are, set aside. You're different, whether you like it or not. So for me, having a familiar crowd to associate with and be around it made all the difference for me. So that's why I'm here.
We'll be right back after this break to give you all the latest in Cowboy sports. Stay tuned.
Determining your future by selecting a major can be difficult.
It's okay to be undecided.
Connect with the College of Arts and Sciences, where your options are endless.
Where you can uncover your passions and achieve your goals.
Express your creativity by exploring a career in the visual and performing arts.
Investigate new discoveries to make the world a better place with a career in science.
Advance knowledge, communicate progress, and contribute to a healthier planet with a career rooted in the social sciences.
Discover your career by looking at the world from different perspectives through the humanities.
Realize a better tomorrow through problem solving and mining data that can change lives.
CAS prepares you to succeed through internships, study abroad, student-guided research projects, and service activities.
With 109 majors, 52 minors, and 24 departments, the only thing missing is you. College of Arts and Sciences.
Connect.
Achieve. Succeed.
When you have a team of physicians and nurses that really truly care about their patients, that translates into patient care.
It's a small practice, it's a small town. Everybody really takes that time to put the patient first.
Everybody cares what's happening to me and that I'm making progress and I'm gaining my freedom back and my mobility back. This patient is saying thank you.
This spring, I invite you to shop in downtown Stillwater. Downtown Stillwater is home to locally owned shops, boutiques, eateries, and dependable professionals that you can trust. Find the perfect gift for your graduate, have a delicious meal with mom, or just stop in to enjoy great spring savings. By creating a demand for local goods and services, you can ensure a place for the local businesses that help give our community character and keep it unique. On behalf of Downtown Stillwater, thank you for shopping local.
It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Watch out now. Cause baby, I feel real good and I wish I would. Watch out now. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Watch out now. Everybody watch out. Watch out now. I'm ready for a good time and I came to groove. The whole band's here and we came to move. Got a fresh haircut and 2 new shoes. We're here all night like we got nothing to lose. I'm coming out the jacket cause we're turning up the heat. I wanna see you clapping when you get up out your seat. It's time to make it happen when we hit these streets. I'm coming in hot and I can't be beat. Watch out now. Baby, watch out now.
Welcome back to the Daily O. I'm Dallas Haggerty with the latest on what's happening in the world of sports on this action-packed Thursday afternoon. With the current lead in the Big 12, your very own Cowboy Sluggers will host a 3-game set against the West Virginia Mountaineers. First game of the series kicks off right here on campus at famous Allie P. Reynolds Stadium. This is a big one for the Pokes as they hope to continue their success in the win column as another Big 12 team pays a visit to Stillwater. First pitch is at 6:05 p.m. Central Time, and the first 500 fans in attendance will receive a 1959 replica T-shirt jersey in celebration of the Pokes' 60th anniversary of the 1959 NCAA championship team. On to the NBA. The regular season is winding down as the Bucks and Warriors sit atop the Eastern and Western Conferences. Full slate of games on tap for tonight as one in particular stands out. The 76ers hosting the Bucks will be a very competitive matchup as the City of Brotherly Love's very own Sixers team continue to attempt to hold their 3rd spot in their respective conference, which the Boston Celtics are right behind them sitting in the number 4 spot. From the NBA to the NCAA, it's the best time of year, folks. It's time for the Final Four. After a shocking Elite 8 finish, Michigan State, Big 12's very own representative Texas Tech, number 1 seeded Virginia, and a very talented Auburn team have all punched their ticket to Minneapolis, where they will continue to compete on the hardwood this Saturday in front of a sold-out crowd of nearly 70,000 inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. 2 more wins for either one of these teams will crown them champions of the NCAA Division I Men's Basketball League, making them the best team in the country. Virginia, as the favorite to win it all, faces a very talented Auburn team that plans to take down their 2nd seed, number 1 seed in the tournament. The Auburn Tigers of the SEC, a team who defeated University of North Carolina in the Sweet 16, are looking to come out on top against their 2nd number 1 seed matchup of the tournament. Can the Tigers make it too and move on to the final dance? Tune into CBS this Saturday evening. Tip-off is scheduled for 5:09 Central Time on CBS. Following this compelling matchup, Magic Johnson's alma mater, Michigan State, is a number 2 seed, a team that is coming off a huge win that shocked the sports world, beating Zion Williamson and the once-in-a-generation Duke Blue Devils squad in a thriller last Sunday in D.C. Many picked the Spartans to come out on top, but we cannot forget about the resurgence of this Texas Tech Red Raider ball club. With a huge win to punch their ticket to the Final Four last Saturday over a familiar Gonzaga team, the Red Raiders are nothing short of a top contender for the crown of the top team in men's basketball in 2019. Tip-off is scheduled for 7:49 Central Time on CBS. Should be a good one. You're all caught up in the sports world. When we return after a quick break, Sapphire Cervantes and Kenzie Lee will close it out. Come join us again soon. Have a good night.
In my mind, I was never going to walk right again. Before we were through, we had walked 23 steps. And that was my first steps of freedom. This patient is saying thank you.
And now on to some weather. Let's see how it's going to feel like this weekend. It was a pretty good day outside today, I'd say. I mean, I would definitely eat lunch out today.
Absolutely, yeah.
A little tanning going on. So it looks like that tomorrow it's going to be a high of 76 and a low of 57. So you can wear probably nice blue jeans and a flowy shirt, something like that. Saturday it's going to be stormy along with Sunday. So we're going to have a dark weekend, and Monday is going to be a high of 78, a low of 51, and then it's raining again on Tuesday, but it's going to be warm, so you can't complain too much. But it's going to be a low of 62.
All right, and a quick show recap. Don't forget SGA's last mental health activity is tonight in the Student Union. Also, Democratic candidate Tim Ryan will be in the race for the next presidential election.
And Caitlin Kirksey and Kristen Ball are the new student body president and vice president. Thank you for watching the Daily O. I'm Sapphire Cervantes.
And I'm Kinsey Lee. We'll see you next time.